In the key that's so singing, every dance is a night. Remember, how the stars go
Oh, enough of that. Enough of that. I had to get it in there. I know it's not the original copyright and all that. You know, I actually started the video before with the original. I was like, crap, copyright. I can't be doing that. So I found that. I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, it didn't have the same effect. But nonetheless, I put it in there because September has got off to a banger, people. A proper banger. And it comes after a lot of people were saying that September is historically a very bad month. Well, let me tell you, I got news for you, boys and girls. September has just broken certain very important levels of retracements, and it's getting very exciting now. I actually sent a few messages to some family members today, letting them know to get ready because, yeah, this is going down. This is going down right now, people. There's a lot of exciting stuff happening, and I wanted to just kind of just skim over all of them, all of the important charts and everything, just so we understand exactly what's going on and realize where we actually are in the market right now and how quick things can actually change. Because let me tell you something, these things change very quickly. And when I say change, these things like happen very quickly and it will be over before you know it. If we are entering alt season, which I fully do believe we are, not financial advice, it is just my opinion, of course. But look, if this is what's going on right now, boy, we are in for a ride. We'll start off with Bitcoin, of course. Bitcoin has retraced back to that 702 that we have been looking at, and it has been fighting it all this morning. So as you can see, we did wick on it. We have touched it. That level comes in at $50,300. We need to break. We found big resistance right there. It comes after we did break this downtrend right there. That's what we were looking at. And we did obviously hold our actual support level, which also came in right there. Okay, it's a level that we held many times. We've now broken out. The rest of the market is also broken out, so I am expecting Bitcoin to break this level once and for all, so it can go on its way to the next retracements. But it is looking very good. Bitcoin has popped to the upside. Of course, yesterday, guys, we saw Ethereum break all retracement levels. I've got that arrow right there because, as you guys can see, we did actually break through all retracement levels. We've just wicked back below it right now. We're trending just below it, but the fact that we already broke it, to me, it looks good to me. And the fact that, you know, all of the other charts at the total altcoin market cap and total market cap has also broken above these levels, it seems pretty bullish to me and it seems fine. So I'm pretty excited. Of course, Cardano, this is something that we've been looking at for a very long time, also having a breakout today, which is amazing. You know, it's something we have expected for a while. We finally got it. Could we see some kind of back test on this previous resistance before we go higher? Possibly. It looks like that's what it is doing right now. So maybe today could be one of those days where we kind of rest a little bit, and then tomorrow could be a day where we end up breaking out even higher. And of course, moving on to the total market cap of crypto, this is the 5-minute chart. I'm just kind of showing you guys what's going on here because this blue line right here represents the final retracement, the 0.786. And ever since we've broken above that, as you guys can see, we're kind of just trending above it, right? So we're just kind of grinding back above it. So that is looking excellent. And of course, the total altcoin market cap as well, also breaking all retracement levels and heading its way higher. Starting this next 4-hourly candle slightly green, as you can see right there, grinded our way out of it. But this is very important, guys. You know, we've waited a very long time for this. I mean, that was 22nd of June when we had that scary dip in Bitcoin and the whole market. And today is the 2nd of September. And it's been a grind. You know, it's not something that was very easy to do, but it's been a grind. And to be honest with you, historically, when we get to these moments, alt season typically comes. We've had our initial big run up and then our initial big crash, which has happened previously before we go on to make a new all-time high. And it's during that all-time high is when things get extremely exciting, euphoric, and we obviously see alt season, of course. And one thing that I basically wanted to show you guys was how quick all of this can happen. It's something that I brought up in yesterday's stream because it's something that people don't really think about, because although it's it's great that this price action is going to happen, and hopefully we're going to see all-time highs and everything else. But what people don't realize is that these things happen really quickly. You know, one of the questions someone asked me in yesterday's stream was, how long will alt season last? Well, look, it's impossible to know how long alt season will last. Every coin will have their term. It doesn't all happen at once. It's a rotating market. Money will flow into one coin, it will go mental, and then it will flow out of that coin into another coin, right? But typically, you know, a month, less than a month, when your coin will get going. And I've got this example right here, right? This is XRP, right? We'll take XRP as an example, and I'll show you Litecoin as well, right? This is XRP's run back in 2017, right? So if we actually get our date range and we go from our complete bottom, which was right here, to our tip top right there, as you guys can see, it took XRP only 23 days to go from 22 cents to nearly $4, right? $3.50. 23 days. How many people do you think would have taken profit perfectly within these days right here? How many people do you think would have actually ended up buying the complete top up here, right? And how many people do you think would have perfectly taken profit here, here, and here? You know, not a lot. And you got to realize that it's coming to the point now where you have to have that exit plan. And I keep telling everyone, I've done a live stream on my exit plan. I've shown everyone my exit strategy, and I suggest you do the same thing, because otherwise you're going to be in a very messy state. And you're probably going to start stressing out more than when crypto actually goes down, because you're not going to know when to take profit. The problem will be is that whenever we get up to those levels, you don't think it's ever going to come down. Your mind will just make you think, right, I'm just going to let it go a little bit more, make a bit more money. Nah, you need to be taking profits along the way. You have to do this right. And I'm here to tell you right now, if this does happen, which is hopefully looking like it is going to happen, not financial advice, you need to be ready. You need to be very ready, right? And I've got my exit strategy. I've got my targets planned out. I know when I'm going to be taking money out. I know if I'm going to be rotating into another coin or moving it back into my bank account. I've got all that set up and ready. But do you? Because let me tell you, man, I wasn't there in the 2017 bull run. Of course I wasn't. However, I've spoken to, I've watched, I've read on a lot of people that have been, and they told me that it's absolutely mental. Everything will go right. Look at something like Solana, like that's been a proper leader in the market. Think of everything doing a Solana, and Solana's not even done yet. Let me tell you that. I don't think it's done yet, right? And if everything starts doing something like that, how greedy are you gonna get? How euphoric is this market gonna get, right? Because what will end up happening is that you'll go onto social media and you will see these big hype pages start talking about, you know, oh, XRP is now going to $100 because it might be at $5 or something at that point, right? It's gonna keep going. This coin, Cardano, $50. Like, this is what you're gonna start seeing. But get it into your head that these things can come down even quicker than they go up. So understand that, make your exit strategy, make your plan, take profits, please. Okay, take profits. If you go into this without a plan, you're not going to survive. So that's just some advice coming from me to you, because I personally think we are on the brink now. I've seen some very important things happen in the market to, you know, pretty much confirm that. Like I said, this is all just my opinion. I could still be completely wrong. However, I see no reason why it's not going to happen now. Right now, the only thing that we are really waiting for is, of course, Bitcoin to get above that 0.702, which is at $50,300. And right now it's chilling at $49,800, right? As you can see, we're just right under it. And typically what happens whenever we break these areas is that you will see a full-on moon mission, right? So this is something that we are waiting for. It's something that I'm looking for to happen. Hopefully it can happen very soon. And hopefully that soon will be this week. But of course, again, it's something that we just have to wait for. We don't know. But I'm very optimistic. Very optimistic. So we're going to keep an eye on it all. And hopefully it will just get it over and done with, because at this point, it's going to get pretty mental, guys. It's going to get pretty mental. So be ready. Make sure you are aware of what you're doing. Have your exit strategy ready, and keep an eye out for the charts. And I'll keep you guys updated over there in Discord. So if you haven't joined that, make sure you are joining. And thank you guys for watching the video. I'll hopefully be back soon. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure your bell icon is turned on so you don't miss a video. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Take it easy. Peace.